What's up, guys? I have some amazing news for all of my Nano Dimension holders out there. Essentially, this is something that could potentially send this stock soaring to $10 and beyond over the next 12 months. And on top of that, as you guys know, we've essentially had a celestial alignment with all of the things that have happened with the elections, with the board now today, with crypto starting to take off and AI starting to take off and everything just technology related. I mean, society is moving forward in the right direction. And thankfully, we have amazing technologies like Nano Dimension that are going to get the chance to ride this wave. And I'm excited to share that with you guys today. So what we have here today is the 6K that I found on the SEC Edgar. This is just a press release that was issued today regarding the election of Ophir Baharov and Robert Pons to the board of directors. So no more Yoav Stern. And according to some of my comments, and I appreciate you very much, Baron, and others who have, brought this to my attention, that essentially what was holding Nano Dimension back apparently was Yoav Stern. Ultimately, with him being out, they weren't, I guess, too stern on his direction of leading the company. And now that he's out, basically we're going to get new leadership, new direction, new steering, new guidance for the company, which again could help ultimately grow the company a lot more efficiently than how it was going on prior. Which the company is still pulling in, I think $50 million is what we're looking at this year or more. Ultimately, what's going to happen is we could see investors, institutional investors like ARK Invest back in the game. And with ARK Invest, when they go in, they're not going into just any stock, they're going into things that they truly believe in. It sucks that they did pull out originally from Nano Dimension, but it looks like there's a good chance that they'll start to invest again. And ultimately, it would be better if regular folks like us have the chance to front run them again. And as you guys are aware, Nano Dimension is currently trading at around half of their book value. So essentially, for all of their assets, the market cap is around half of what the company actually has in equity, which is huge for value investors because if you have $1, you get to trade it for $2 right now. So that's essentially what you get when you buy Nano Dimension stock. But anyways, let me actually read the press conference to you guys. Nano Dimension, a leading supplier of additively manufactured electronics, or AME, and multidimensional polymer, metal, and ceramic additive manufacturing 3D printing solutions, today announced that Nano shareholders have voted to elect Mr. Ophir Baharov and Mr. Robert Pons to the company's board of directors at its 2024 annual general meeting that was held today. Dr. Yoav Nissan Cohen, chairman of the board of Nano Dimension, commented, quote, "We welcome Ophir Baharov and Robert Pons to Nano's board and look forward to working with them to build long-term value for all of Nano Dimension shareholders. Nano's board and management team remain committed to executing our multi-pronged strategy to become the market leader in digital manufacturing and driving meaningful growth to benefit our shareholders and all our stakeholders." Dr. Nissan Cohen added, quote, "I want to thank Mr. Yoav Stern and General Michael Garrett for their service as directors of our board, as well as their expertise and guidance in developing our strategy and positioning Nano for the future. Yoav Stern continues to serve Nano as its CEO." End quote. And in addition, Nano Dimension announced that voting results confirmed that its shareholders approved the following things and disapproved the following things. So the first thing that was approved was the reappointment of Somik Chaikin, if I said that correctly, CPA and member of KPMG, as the company's independent auditor until the next annual general meeting. They approved the company's proposed compensation for all non-executive directors. They did not approve the compensation terms for the company's CEO, Yoav Stern. I guess that's no surprise. And did not approve destaggering the company's board by amending the company's amended and restated articles of association, which I'm not entirely aware of. You guys can fill me in the comments. So getting into more interesting things, and the reason why I see this stock just absolutely going parabolic is the fact, as I mentioned, the book value is double its current market cap right now. So, we're trading $1 billion company or $1 billion in equity for just, 500 or $600 million right now. Just yesterday, this stock was trading at around $2.20, and we're up to $2.41.5 just today. And we're also seeing the call options that are expiring in January of 2026 starting to pop off as well. These options were around $40 a piece just yesterday, and now they're trading at around $60. So if you were on the fence of getting Nano Dimension options, I think that getting leaps for next year might not be a terrible idea, because if we see the stock go to, let's say, anywhere between $5 and $10, these easily could be worth $300 to $600 a piece. Which ultimately means if you're buying an option contract for $60, that means that same contract, of course, trading before it expires would be worth around $300 to $600. So we're talking about somewhere between a 5 and 10x between now and the end of 2025, beginning of 2026. So right now, if you're looking for something to put your money in and you're not quite fond of, let's say, things like Bitcoin, which I think is an incredible place to also save your money. There's no board of directors, no company risk necessarily. All you do is just let it sit. If that's not your thing, I think this is a great opportunity to just make a ton of money over the next 12 months by simply, capitalizing on this market cycle that we're going to experience with Trump in office now. So don't sleep on it. You heard it here first. I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing stock to own in your portfolio. AI is going absolutely nowhere, and we're just at the precipice of an AI renaissance right now. So, as we know, Nano Dimension Printer uses AI, and anywhere where there's AI, money is going to find its way there. So, I implore you guys to do a little bit of research if you're not really comfortable yet in investing in a company like Nano Dimension. If you don't know how to trade options, simply just buy and hold the stock. You're getting it at a discount right now compared to book value, and there's really not much else to think about.